Guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. I know it's been a while. I've missed you guys so much. I did actually talk to a couple of you guys on the comments below, so I was still trying to, keep in touch with you guys. 2024 was obviously not, I should say it had its ups and downs. So I had to take a little break from filming, but here I am back. I hope you guys had a lovely year. Here's to hoping 2025 will be better for all of us. Despite me not filming, my love for luxury and handbags still existed, obviously. So I do want to share with you my top 10 bags that I did use in 2024. I did mean to make this video a little bit sooner, but since I haven't filmed for a while, I kind of forgot where I kept all my equipment, but alas, I found everything and we're ready to go. So if you'd like to see my top 10 bags I used in 2024, then please keep watching. Okay, so before I begin, I want to say that this is in no particular order, but the first bag that I used the most in 2024 is my gorgeous saddle bag right here. So I have the saddle bag in this color as well as the white with the Paris print on it. I'll put up a picture so you guys know what I'm talking about, but this was the one that I gravitated most towards. It's such a neutral print, and whenever I wanted to go out, put on an outfit, I always found myself wishing I had this bag in different colors. So that's how you guys know that I truly, truly love a bag. And I do want to add a couple more of the saddle bags because I think they really do something to your outfit. I don't care what people say that it's not in style or whatever, but I really love it. It holds everything that I need it to. I do have a 14 Pro iPhone, and what I do is I just stick it in like that so I know it's still there, but it doesn't go in any further, but it still works for me, and I love this bag so much. I think if I were a bag, I would either be this one or one of the other ones that I'm about to show you, but this has definitely been very well loved, and I don't know, I love this bag so much. It's indestructible with the grained leather, and it's just so beautiful. It's holding up so well, and I think this color is also absolutely stunning, and literally I can even wear it with this outfit right now. So this was definitely one that I gravitated the most towards in 2024, and my love for it grows each and every day. But yeah, this is the first absolute favorite bag that I used in 2024. Now the rest are in no particular order, okay? So I'm just gonna grab things as I get, and then we'll just talk about why I love it. The next one would be this one. This is the Business Affinity. I want to say it's in the small size, so it's not the smallest one, but the medium size, but I think they call it small. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But again, another beautiful bag. I've been wearing it crossbody, especially during like the winter time. I still use this bag, and this has been my travel bag as well. I was just in New York recently, and this was the bag that I took with me. I am on the shorter side. I'm only 5'1", so this lays so well, like over coats and everything. This was just wonderful. This is caviar leather, so I don't have to like worry about it. And again, this bag is a couple years old now as well, and it's been holding up beautifully. And so this I gravitate towards on days where I don't have a lot of stuff to take. So it holds all my like bare essentials, and that's pretty much it. But because this bag as such is a little bit heavier, I don't like to put a lot of things in there. So definitely one where I gravitated towards on days where I wanted my bare essentials, and it worked out well. And again, one of the bags that I love, and I'm so glad I have it in my collection. I think this might be my most used Chanel bag. Actually, no. You know what? This is going to be a tie with the next one that I'm going to show you. So, my beautiful little Business Affinity. The next one, again, since I mentioned it's going to be a tie, I might as well just show you that one. And it is going to be my Chanel 19. This is the calfskin 19, because I also have a pink one that is goat skin for sure, because it's like starting to show wrinkles. So I have been like using it a little bit more sparingly and babying it a little bit more. But this one I've been pretty rough with. Rough as in like I haven't been like literally throwing it around or anything like that, but I have been using it pretty constantly. And again, no scratches or anything. As you can see, I am growing my nails out a little bit more, and I'm pretty sure that I have scratched it and with my nails, and I have bumped it against walls or whatever that I walk into accidentally. So this again, still in pristine condition. Absolutely stunning. I love it. I'm always worried about using this top handle like that because I don't want the tension right here, but I have been using it and so far so good. I just make sure that when I keep it stuffed like how I have right now, it's just way till the top, so that way it can just like keep its shape just like this. And again, beautiful, beautiful bag, literally goes with everything. I've been reaching for this like during the summertime as well as winter, and it's just a gorgeous bag. So this is something that I take if I go out with my daughter and I need to like carry like snacks for her, maybe an extra pull-up or anything like that. So this is again one of my most loved bags. Absolutely stunning and still in really, really good condition. I'm gonna sound like a parrot and say that all of these bags are in really, really great condition because they're holding up really well. So again, my Chanel 19. Next bag is new to me. I don't know if I got this early 2024 or whether it's late 2023, but it is my Hermes Garden Party. You guys, this bag is amazing. So obviously there's no branding on it that the naked eye can see, but it does say Hermes Paris right here on the silver button. So this is an absolutely gorgeous muted bag. So only those that know the brand know that this is Hermes, and actually quite a few people do, because whenever I've carried this around, everyone's like, oh, that's such a beautiful bag. But anyway, this is like perfect. I think the capacity of this is again amazing. Let me take out the stuffing. But I do have a little bag organizer in here that I got from Amazon. This is just like a little silk one. So for all my Hermes ones, I like to use like the silky cloth ones instead of the felt ones, and like these kind of neutralish colors, because I know there's not going to be any like color transfer or anything, because I've read that with felt there can be. And then I figured this bag is pretty plain as such, so a little nice fun interior like this just makes me happy every time I look at it. But other than that, it does hold its structure really well. So I basically just have this as like protection for the lining on the inside. As you can see, it is lined by leather just on the bottom here. Let me open its wings, and then the rest is all that canvas. It's pretty much the material that they use for their dust bag. It's the exact same print, and it's super light, which is precisely why they probably use the cloth lining. So because if it were leather, it would be way more heavier. So again, amazing bag. If I have to carry more stuff for my daughter, this is the one that I used to gravitate towards. And then nobody knows it's Hermes, but the quality is there. The only thing that I wish it had were feet on the bottom. So I'm a little bit more mindful on where I set this down, or I always have one of those purse hooks with me, so that way I can just like hang it there. The handles are holding up pretty steady. I feel like they're a little bit more warped towards the side, so I'm always kind of finagling with it, but it's easily fixed. I think it's just the way that I hold it when I'm walking. I probably hold it more so towards this side instead of like the center like that. So that's on me, but something to again keep in mind. But another amazing bag. I asked my SA if he had this in stock, and then he was like, yeah, I think I do. And then he comes out, and this was the exact one that I wanted because it goes with pretty much anything and everything. And this was exactly the one I wanted. So when he brought this out, I was super happy and I was like, yes, I'll take it. And it's beautiful. Let me know if you guys want to see like my Hermes collection of whatever I have and pretty much what I spent to like get each one. Let me know. I'd be more than happy to make that for you. But yeah, sweet, sweet little bag. Perfect for every day, perfect for work. So if you guys can get your hands on this one, I will highly, highly suggest it. It's such an amazing little bag. It does hold an iPad mini, but it certainly will not hold a laptop or anything like that. So iPads and Kindle, this one can hold. But beautiful bag. Again, it's like the grained leather, so pretty much indestructible. It's absolutely stunning. I love this bag. I had a little twilly on it. I will insert a picture from my Instagram when I used it. With the twilly, it looks super pretty, but then I just wanted it to be like completely muted and not grab any attention, so I took that off, and this is what she looks like. She is absolutely perfect and one of my favorite bags in my collection. The next one, again, should come as absolutely no surprise to you, is my Louis Vuitton balone right here. Like, how pretty does this look? I know everyone is into quiet luxury now, blah, 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 whatever. I still love it because this is what started my love for luxury, this monogram print, so I will always love it. I don't care what other people say. I spent my money on it. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna love it. So basically, this was my bag on days when, you know, certain days you just feel like blah and you don't want to, you know, put in the effort, do anything. You're just wearing sweats. This was my bag for those days because I know it would always make my sweats or leggings or whatever look good. And especially with the added little gold chain, and that's why I love this bag. The capacity is amazing. It's been holding up pretty well. I've walked out in rain with this, in snow with this, and it's still in pristine condition. The only thing I would have to say is that, like, right now I don't get it, but usually there's like a tarnishing kind of smell coming off of the zipper because I've been using it too much. But then when I pay attention to it, I don't know. Like right now, I don't get it, but I feel like, I don't know. Louis Vuitton's hardware, like I had the same issue with my Speedy whenever I've used it. And I think it's just the zipper right here. I think it's just the quality of the zipper. Thankfully, I don't get it right now. But if it is, like, that smell drives me crazy. So if that is going to be an issue in the future, I would just go and replace the zipper on here. But other than, because I love this bag so much, you guys know I've featured it in every single video because it is so useful, and you can, like, it's so versatile. That's the correct word. Because I can fit so much in here. I can wear it however I want with just the strap, shoulder, crossbody, clutch. Although I've never held it as a clutch, but most often I have transitioned from the shoulder to crossbody, especially if my daughter wants to be held or whatever. But I usually just try and rock it as a shoulder bag because I think it looks so nice. And it's like the perfect capacity. It holds everything that you possibly need and more. So obviously, this should come as no surprise to you guys. I still love this bag, and if you guys are thinking of getting it, please do get it. I would actually love to add one more of this in like the empreinte color. I think they look absolutely stunning. So that's another one, and great everyday carefree bag. So love this, and I'm kind of glad. I was actually afraid that Louis Vuitton might stop its production, but thankfully not yet, and I'm hoping that they never will, and this will be one of their little classic bags because it is such a great bag, and you can like dress it up, dress it down, works for whatever lifestyle and basically for anybody. So yeah, that's the balone. If you guys are new here, I will link all my videos regarding certain bags, if I have them, up here in this corner, so you guys have access to it. All right, so we have 3 more bags remaining. So the next one is also one that probably, I don't think I've ever shown on here, but this is my beautiful kusama. So I got this right after they made like their changes of it, so I don't have like the microfiber interior. I do have the leather interior. Let me show you guys right here. I love carrying this bag because I feel like it just, again, like it's muted, but you definitely know it's Louis Vuitton, right? Because the embossing isn't that subtle. But I loved carrying this during the summertime, as well as a couple times during the winter too, because I feel like this elevates your outfit so much. And I really do like the silhouette of this. I know it's probably not that popular, and a lot of people get it in either the black or the tan color, but I specifically wanted the white. But it may be more wearable, as in like more stress-free, if it were tan or black, because that way you won't notice anything on it. Like once I carried it out, and I think there's still a baby stain on here, or maybe I got it out. There was a tiny little stain somewhere on the bottom here from when I went to a restaurant, but I think I was able to get it out without actually like staining it. Or no, it's right here. I found it. It's literally teeny tiny, but it drives me crazy. Let me see if I can see that little spot right there. Yeah, that drives me wild. Like I see it and I just wanna, I don't know. I'm still gonna try to get it out. But at that point on that day, I think I just stopped. But again, careful as to what I put on here. So since I see it now, I am probably gonna just order some leather cleaner and try to get this off myself, because that's gonna drive me wild. But other than that, this is a great bag. It's really not that heavy. It's heavier than a canvas bag, but for like a full leather bag, it's really not that bad, and it's super comfortable to use. It does come with a cloth strap as well. I feel like this cloth strap cheapens the look of the bag a little bit, so I don't really carry it with the cloth strap. I just carry it with this beautiful chunky golden chain as such, and I think it's so beautiful. There you go. And I'm also worried about possible color transfer onto like the cloth strap, especially if I'm like wearing a colored coat or something like that. So this is why I don't really reach for this much. But the bag as such, I love. I think it makes an outfit pop again, and the capacity is, again, a lot as well. But the only thing to keep in mind with this is that you just have to be mindful where you're placing your items, because it does kind of stick out from there and can make the bag seem a little bit more distorted. So again, even though the capacity seems like it can hold a lot, I am a little bit more mindful on what I put in here, so I don't pack it like fully, which may come off as a waste sort of to some people, because like what's the use, right, if you can't fully pack it. But it's basically for the aesthetic and the feel of the bag that I love it pretty much. So I've been using it, and so far all the hardware and everything is still good. I have not taken the little plastic off of this. I'm just gonna keep it there for as long as I can. But other than that, like the hardware on here is looks a little bit more different than the one used on my balone. Like you can just see from the color. Let me show you my balone. So this is the balone. Do you see how it looks a lot more like a little bit more brassy than this? I don't know if it's showing up on camera or if it's the same, but I feel like this is a lot more high quality, and that makes sense too, because this does have a hefty price tag on it, and this is one of their new classics. So I'm glad I have this in my collection. Would I go back and choose a different color? Now that I think about it, maybe, but I don't know. I love this creamy white color. I just would have been more careful regarding the stain. So, do I recommend it? Yes, if you like a high maintenance bag. But yeah, I really like mine. I used it, and this one actually my brother picked. I did not pay full price for it because my brother picked this up on his layover in Paris for me. So I think I paid about 3,200 something for it, which is much better than the price tag here. I don't think I would have paid the full price here for this bag, especially now. But I'm glad I got it when I did, and I do use it quite a bit. Oh my god, guys, 2 more bags left, and the next one is this little cutie right here. This is my Hermes Evelyne TPM with the taupe and the blue strap. I love this bag. You guys, this is like super light and airy. When I'm wearing this, I literally don't even feel like I am wearing anything at all. So it fits everything that I want it to fit. I know it looks super small, and oh my gosh, the interior suede, you guys, like, you should feel it. It's amazing. So I completely get the hype around this bag, and this is my iPhone 14 Pro, and fits in there. Even a Pro Max would fit in there. So it pretty much holds a whole lot. The only thing is the strap is a teeny tiny little bit long for me, especially if I'm just like wearing it with a dress. What I do is I just tie a little knot on here. I tried I actually saw a video on Instagram where they buy these little hooks or little metal, I don't know what you call it, things off of Amazon, and they actually like weave this one through to make it shorter. But the only part, it works, but the only part that drove me wild was how the actual front portion does not stay like that. So it would just be like I can't explain it, guys. But it didn't work for me. Okay, so I ended up just like returning the whole bag, and also it's super annoying how it comes with like 50 of those little metal things. Like, what am I gonna do with like the 49 other ones? So I just ended up returning it. So whenever I do use it, there is a video that I found on Instagram where I can just tie like a little knot right here. So it makes it short enough for me to just like carry it as a shoulder or even as a crossbody, depending on how many, like, pretty much like braids, how many ever braids I want to put in. But I love this bag so much. It's so cute and so tiny, and just look at it. It's like the size of my face. It's so cute. I love it so much, and I definitely would add another one onto my collection. Ideally something with like the same color strap, because that's what I wanted. But it's cool. I wear this with, like, if I'm wearing like dark blue jeans or anything like that, this still works with it. What I've also done in the summertime, I'm sorry I don't have any pictures, is I just tied twilly on it, and it made it like a little handheld bag too, and that looks super cute with dresses. But yeah, another great bag. I completely get the hype around it. It is perfect. So if you guys are ever in the market, definitely I would 100% recommend this bag. Now, I do not have a little bag organizer on here because the inside is pretty dark. I don't think I'm ever gonna like stain it or anything. And I'm just a little bit more careful with it, because the problem is I don't want to put in a bag organizer and then have it take up a little bit more of the room. So I just leave it as such. I love it. It's such a great bag. Like, you won't even know you're wearing a bag. That's how wonderful this little cutie is. So 10 out of 10 recommend. If you guys can grab one from the store, amazing. So yeah. All right, guys, the very last bag. Are you ready for this? It is my beloved little boy bag. Okay, so in love with this. Remember when I said, when I was showing you my Dior, I said if I were a bag, I would be this one or another one. So this is that other one. I love it so much. I know a lot of people have issues with the chain, but I think this is what makes the bag. I love it. I think it definitely does add to your outfit. Like, look how cute that is. And I know people have like issues with this getting onto their hair, but so far I have not, and I'm someone that usually has my like hair down 90% of the time. So no issues with my hair getting stuck there or anything. The hardware is beautiful, the bag's beautiful. I don't know. I've always loved the boy bag more than the classic flap, and my goal in hopefully 2025 or 2026 would be to add the same bag in the quilted black caviar with the ruthenium hardware, because I do not have a black bag with, that's a lie, I do have a black bag with silver hardware. I do have the old mini Givenchy Antigona, but I do want to add the boy bag because I tried it on in store and it was so good, you guys. So, and I do love using this bag. I usually use it again as a shoulder bag whenever I can, or if I need both hands free. I just end up going for crossbody. I don't think it has never really hurt my shoulder or anything like that, or dug in. I just find this is one of the bags that are super comfortable for me, so it doesn't really matter. And then if I want to shorten it, what I do is I just put the metal part under here under the bag, and then I just hold it like that, just so that I don't have to double up and this hits me like right here. So I love this bag, you guys. I don't know, I don't understand all the hate around this sweet little bag. I love it, and I do love it in the size medium. I don't think I would go any smaller because the interior capacity, although it does look a little bit bigger, it doesn't hold a ton. And I do have a bag organizer in here. And whenever I'm using this bag, again, it's a little bit more high maintenance, but I make sure I don't open it like fully all the way because I don't want wrinkles to form here. So what I just do is I just do this. This is the maximum that I would open it, and then I would just use it just like that. And it's been great. So oh, look at it. Look how beautiful this bag is. And again, this is one of the colors that literally go with everything. So I have been like reaching this one and the Dior saddle like throughout. Hold on one second. Let me grab the Dior so you can see the color difference between both of them. All right, so this is the Dior. Do you guys see that? This is definitely more tan, and this is a little bit more on like the reddish brownish kind of undertone. So I don't know, I love both in their own separate ways. I'm glad I have both. I have a Fendi baguette as well, which is pretty much the same color as this, and the leather on that is amazing as well. But I don't know, I just reach for this one a little bit more because I just love how the boy looks. And this was my dream bag, you guys. Like, even when I started going into like started my love for luxury, I would always see, I think this was at its peak at that time, and I would see girls wearing this in like different colors and shades. And I still remember the very first time I went to Chanel in Paris, they opened up one of their little cabinets, and it was the boy bag in every single shade that you could possibly imagine. Oh my god, I fell in love. Obviously I couldn't afford it then, but I do have this little beauty in my collection, and I do want to add the black with the ruthenium in caviar, as well as another Dior bag, because I love, okay, it makes no sense to some people, but I love having multiples of bags that I love and use because it just makes sense to me, and it just goes with my lifestyle. So I love it. Oh my god, you guys, one bag actually fell on the ground and I completely forgot, so there's still two more left. Okay, so this is the cutie that fell down. This is my Gucci Soho Disco in the black color. Guys, I love this bag. I hunted for this bag because I decided, because I do have the beige one, and I decided last moment that I want to add this to my collection because this would be a really, really good travel bag, right? So I messaged my sales associate and she's like, well, we shipped everything off to the outlets because they're gonna come out. They had like the new Blondie collection out that was essentially the same thing but a little bit more structured. But thankfully I was able to get the last one at my outlet here in Chicago. But it was still the same price though, which is ridiculous because I think I paid about, I got my beige one from Spain, right? That was in 2018 or 17, I want to say, and I pretty much paid like $900 for it, and this was like a whopping 1,600 plus tax. So just because it was in the outlet, it was not reduced whatsoever. But anyway, this is like one of my most used bags as well last year. Just because it's so simple. It has no like bells and whistles. It's just handy. The straps are comfortable to wear. It's adjustable. It just hangs on you, and it's just good. The only thing I would say was compared to my little Evelyne, this is a little bit more comfortable to wear, especially when it's packed, because the straps are a little bit more thickened. Common sense, right? Straps are a little bit more thick and it's like cotton too, so it's a lot more comfortable. But this, I don't know what it is. I just love it. I've like held it under my arms. It's a super cute bag, and I'm glad I was able to get it. And I have no idea why they came out with that Blondie one and discontinued this simple cute little piece. But yeah, something that you can just throw on, go. I have like thrown it at the bottom of my luggage, which I probably shouldn't have. And the only other thing that I see is compared to my beige one, I've used my beige one I think a lot more because I got it several years ago compared to like this one. But I do see this part going down on this specific one, but not on the beige one. I don't know what that is about. I'm not really storing it any different. I have it completely stuffed. So I don't know, but this part's going down. Is it bothering me a tiny little bit? But it's okay, because in my mind this is like my rough use bag, so it's okay. It doesn't bother me too much. But I am always trying to like fix it to like get it to stay proper. But other than that, again, holds so much, super easy. I like my top handles, right? So what I do is I just like hold it like this if I need to, and I just walk around holding it like this if I need to. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend that in a crowded area where people can steal stuff. But yeah, super cute bag. You just use it. You know, no extra care needed. You just pretty much do whatever with it. Super easy, carefree bag. I love it. If you guys can get this on the pre-loved one. Now I'm kicking myself because I do not have a red bag, and I should have just added this in the red one for that pop of color during like the holiday time. But yeah, sweet little bag. Again, if you want to use it for like everyday use, again, perfect. Holds a lot. Again, I like to show phone comparisons. My phone is an iPhone 14 Pro. Fits in here with like room to spare, so even if you have like a Pro Max, that would definitely fit. But yeah, sweet little bag. Alright guys, my last bag to show is this little beauty right here. So this is my Neverfull in the damier bin with the cherry interior. This was my work bag that I used this year. I love it so much. Again, because it's so indestructible. The damier bin print is a little bit more muted. People say muted or whatever, it doesn't have the monogram, but people will still know that it's Louis Vuitton. And the only off-putting part about carrying a Neverfull is that there are so many fakes out there. Like, even at the hospital, I see so many, it's not even funny, and they're not even good fakes. But that is a little bit off-putting, but in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. Regardless, I used it, I love it, and it's kind of cool that they came out with the new reversible version, and I feel like a lot more people are pulling out their neverfulls and using it. I love wearing this out as well, especially if I'm going to the mall or anything like that. I love wearing like a brown shirt and some jeans or leggings and just wearing this with it, and I still think it looks pretty chic. So I absolutely loved wearing this one. Straps are definitely not as comfortable as the vachetta straps, but it still works, and I love the fact that this can fit my 13.6-inch MacBook. So that was one of the criteria that I needed. So because I was looking at Balone seam, whatever that little tote is, for the longest time to buy that as my work tote, but then I figured I have this, so why not use it? And the only thing is I do have a tiny little bit of stain on the bottom. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick it up, and I have no clue from what. I don't use a bag organizer with this, which I probably should, but doesn't really matter. I use it. I rotate all of my neverfulls, but obviously it was like pretty rainy here this fall and summer, so I didn't really reach more for my neverfull with the monogram because of the vachetta. So this one was the one that I gravitated more so towards, and it worked out well, and it's so comfortable. I love it. This will never go out of style. There's a reason why this is a classic, so if you have it, just use it. Doesn't matter what the trends are or what's in, what's not, doesn't matter. So I love it, and this will continue to be my work bag forever and ever. And the best part is that even if something happens to the canvas, it's done. That's it. The lifespan of the bag will be done. But as far as if it's anything with the leather, which I do have some, like a little bit of scraping. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but stuff like that, eventually, after I use it for like at least 10 more years, I'm just gonna get everything on it replaced, and it'll look like a brand new bag again. So should my daughter ever need a bag, she can have it, or whatever, or I'll just keep it. I don't know. We'll see what time shall tell. But again, a great work bag. Again, ideally would have been best if it had like some sort of a zipper closure, but that's okay. Don't carry, there is like a little zipper pocket here for all my essentials, my card holder and everything. So otherwise it's just like my laptop and my books in here, and it carries it pretty well. So I'm extremely happy, and I love that I have all three of these neverfull prints. All right guys, so that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. What were your most used bags of 2024? Please do let me know in the comments below. Again, I'm so happy to be back, and thank you to all of you guys that has stayed subscribed, and a big thank you to all of my new subscribers as well. So I'll be back with more videos. Let me know if you want to see a video on the bags that I barely touched in 2024. I'd be more than happy to make that for you as well. So bye till next time. Happy New Year again, and I'll see you guys right here with a new video very soon. Bye!